Conditionals are the decision makers of your JavaScript code. They allow you to control what happens based on specific conditions. Before we get into conditional statements, let's take a look at the basic conditional operators that you might see in code with conditions. There's the greater than sign, less than sign, greater than or equal to sign, less than or equal to sign, a double equal sign, which is different from the single equal sign, which is the assignment operator that we've already seen. Two together are the equal operator. The three equal signs means it's a little more strict. It not only checks the value if they're the same, but also the data type. The not equal to value has an exclamation mark before it. And the and operator is two ampersands, where if there's a condition on either side, they both must be true. The or operator with the two bar symbols, either condition can be true. And the exclamation is the not operator. It will invert or negate or reverse the condition. One way to write conditionals is with the if statement. This statement checks if the temperature is over 80 degrees. If that condition is true, then it's hot outside is displayed in the console. However, if the condition is false, it's a pleasant day is displayed. So when a condition is true, the code inside the curly braces following the condition will run. If the condition is false, the code in the else block will execute. Here's another example you might see in a program. This will check the user login values. We have two values that are set, and then the user enters their username and password. If the username and the password match each other, then they'll be able to log in, or in this case, just a welcome back shows in the console. Else, they won't be able to log in. Again, just the console shows up here. If you want to check more than one condition, you can use the if else statement. In this example, it checks whether the temperature is over 80 degrees. If that condition is false, it checks for temperature below 40 degrees. If neither condition is true, the else statement runs. Once a true condition is found, the corresponding code block will execute, and the program exits the entire if statement, skipping any remaining else if or else clauses. You can add as many else if conditions as you need, but with too many, the if statement can become tedious and messy. For example, when checking the days of the week, you might end up with several else if clauses. Instead of writing numerous else if conditions, you can use the switch statement. This code performs the same task as the if else statement, but is cleaner and simpler. After the switch keyword, you specify the variable to evaluate. In our case, it's day. Each case represents a possible value. The code following the colon will run if the value matches the case. Notice the break statements inside each case. Unlike the if else statement, switch will keep checking all cases even after finding a match unless you include break. The break statement will stop the execution of the switch block once a match is found. Without it, the program will continue executing the remaining cases, which is often not desirable. So there we have two ways to handle decision making in JavaScript. The if else for handling complex conditions and ranges, and the switch for cleaner code when comparing a single value to multiple cases.